Hello everybody, welcome back to Hi-Fi Resale Shop. We had a good weekend of sales. This channel is dedicated to reselling, and we kind of go through what we sold over the weekend on eBay so that you can see what you can sell on eBay if you wanted to start your own eBay business. I'm a full-time reseller, stay-at-home dad, family taxi driver. So that's what I do, and I spend a lot of time in my office here putting things up on eBay for sale, for resale. I go through garage sales and sometimes thrift stores to find merchandise to sell for profit. I want to say this weekend was Veterans Day weekend, so happy Veterans Day, and thank you to all those who have served. And then I also want to say, more importantly, happy birthday to all my Marine Corps brothers out there. Semper Fi. Let's talk about all the things that I've sold this weekend. I had 34 items sell this weekend, and we'll go through them and show you what they sold for and what sold. So we'll start off with this Boyd's Bear figurine. Sherwood and Opie Spare a Tree. I'll try and get this up here so you can see what that little guy might look like in that box. I'm not opening that box up, but that sold for $10 plus shipping. I always do shipping on top, since they changed from USPS changed to Ground Advantage. I've just started doing shipping on top of everything. I used to do free shipping, but I don't do that anymore. I started to lose money on so many packages that I just decided to flip the switch and do it the other way. The next item that sold is a watch. Had this for years. It just sat around, never got listed. It's a Soviet paratrooper watch. It's pretty neat looking. It has some instructions with it and the case. And that sold for $60 plus shipping. That was a really good sale right there. The next thing is On the Mystic Lake, which is an audiobook. It was an audiobook, and this sold for $7.50 plus shipping. The next item is a audio CD, music CD, Blue Oyster Cult. On Your Feet or On Your Knees is the title of the album. Blue Oyster Cult. Need More Cowbell. That sold for $4 plus shipping. The next couple items are clothing. So I sold this Ann Taylor Loft. It's like a satin blouse. It is a extra large, red, and it sold for $15 plus shipping. That's a nice sale right there. The next one is a denim shirt from Old Navy. It's an extra small, long sleeve denim shirt. New at tags. This one sold for $14 plus shipping. Pretty good for an Old Navy blouse. The next one is a higher end brand. This is called Crown Linen Designs. It's an extra large. It's like a tunic style shirt. It's 100% linen. It's $30 plus ship. It's a 3/4 sleeve blouse. It's got like trumpet sleeves on it. All right. The next thing is a CD. Sold a lot of CDs for sure. But we've been listing a lot of CDs too, so it makes a lot of sense. Hell Yeah, Band of Brothers. It's a pre-owned CD. $3 plus shipping on that. The next thing is a cookbook. This candy cookbook I probably got for 25 cents somewhere. I usually won't pay more than $1 for a whole box of cookbooks and stuff. So I'm sure this was probably quarter or 50 cents or less than that total. Candy cookbook, right around Christmas. $4.99 plus ship, so that's decent. The next item is this Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs, with Patrick Mahomes on the cover. It's like brand new condition. This sold for $18 plus shipping. That's kind of a special edition magazine that they would put at the grocery store checkout lines. The next item is a pair of shoes. These David Tutera shoes. They're like a gold flat. These sold for $15 plus shipping. You know they're a high quality shoe because the bottom sole is leather, and this one actually has some kind of a jewel right there, or like a rhinestone. So those sold $15 plus shipping. The next one is this little 12-month 2-piece set, little girl's cheerleader outfit for the Chicago Bears. I'm sure it was supposed to go on one of our children, but it never made it onto one of our children. I don't know how that got missed as a piece of wardrobe for our children, but it's new with tags, so it never got used. And that sold for $15 plus shipping. The next item is a book, the 1980s Countdown to Armageddon. This book sold for $3.08 plus shipping on top. The next item is another CD. It sold for $2.95. Levon Helm Electric Dirt. I'm not quite sure. I've never heard of that before. $2.95 plus shipping. The next item is a bobblehead. I'll take them out of here. But it's Rick Dempsey from the 1983 World Series. It is one of those promo bobbleheads that they give out at the games. So this is the guy, new. There's a little button here. He's supposed to talk, but that little tab is there, so it's not been opened or used. But it's a pretty cool bobblehead. He's got the little bobble scarf on, so you always want to make sure if you're shipping them that the head of the bobblehead somehow is secure. This one, it's kind of easy because it's still got the styrofoam that it came in and the original box. so not quite as difficult, but you want to keep those bobbleheads from bobbling. They'll break inside of a box if you don't ship them good. So this guy was a really good sale, $32 plus shipping on that. One of the higher priced items of the weekend. The next is the Traveling Wilburys, and then when I put this CD up, it brought back a whole lot of thoughts. Like, I had not remembered. These guys were not in my thought process, but Tom Petty is in this group, and I'm sure there's somebody else in this group that I'm missing, because I'm just looking at them and they look really familiar. The Traveling Wilburys sold for $7.50 plus shipping. The next is Sammy Hagar CD. I Never Said Goodbye, Sammy Hagar. This CD, $3 plus shipping on it. The next thing is another piece of clothing. This I don't quite understand. I changed the price on this before Halloween happened so that it would sell. But here's the Halloween shirt. It is a 2XL. It's got like jack-o'-lanterns and a scary cat and an owl on it. Okay, this sold after Halloween now, and it sold for $10 plus shipping. So that doesn't quite make sense, but you know what I've learned from eBay is that I can't make sense out of a lot of what happens on eBay. So I just be happy with the sale. That's what my theory kind of is, just be happy with the sale. The next item is another audio book. The Devil's Labyrinth by John Saul. And that sold for a whopping $1.98 plus shipping. The next item is another CD. This CD, 10cc Essential, new, unopened, $4 plus shipping on that. The next is a CD again, and it's a new Rush Remasters. Rush Remasters CD, new in packaging, $8 plus shipping on that. The next thing is this Ray Davies CD, Other People's Lives. That sold for $3 plus shipping. The next thing is this pair of pants. Columbus Circle vintage olive green pants. They're like a tapered leg with a pleat up at the top, very 80s or late 80s, early 90s. These sold for $13 plus shipping. And you know they're vintage just from the tag. You know, you can tell from these tags from back in the day. And besides the fact that nobody really makes this tapered pleated pant anymore, that's very vintage. The next item is from the Sports Collectibles lot. The Rick Dempsey bobblehead. That is from the Sports Collectibles lot, and we'll talk more about that at the end of this video. But the next thing was the St. Louis Cardinals 1996 calendar from Budweiser and from this particular brewery in Kansas. That sold for $15 plus shipping. I was not expecting that. I didn't expect anybody to want those calendars. They still have one more calendar, so we'll see if the other one sells. The next item is another piece of clothing. Just my size, 26, 28. It's just like a three-quarter sleeve striped shirt. And that sold for $11.25 plus shipping. And then the big mistake happened. Okay, so the next one is not a proud moment of mine. Stay put, guys. Okay, so I put up this lot of Wii games. Nothing special in here. I was having no success selling these particular games. Nothing was moving. I had changed the prices several times on them. So I was like, let me see if this works, and I'll put them in a lot and put it up for auction. And so this was a big mistake. This game is up from the movie, like Up, Disney movie, Pixar. This Disney Wii Sports Resort has no game. It's just the manual and the case in case somebody else has it. And then all the rest of these games, most of them have manuals. I think 2 of them didn't, and also 2 of them were not in the greatest of shape. But I put them up for auction. Started it at a penny, and somebody won it for 1 penny. So congratulations to that person, but I don't know what I did wrong, but I did something wrong on that, and I'll take the hit on that. 1 penny plus shipping on those games. Okay, then back to the CDs. We sold this Green Day American Idiot CD, $4 plus shipping. And then Tiana Taylor, KTSE, this CD, we sold this for $11.25 plus shipping. And then so then we had one customer that asked for if we combine shipping. We will. I'll do that. If you buy multiple CDs, I'll do that, no problem. So they bought 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They bought 5 CDs. They bought number 1 country hit collection. That was $1.50. And they bought the Divinals, the Essential Divinals. They bought that for $4. And then they bought 3 in a group for $10. So they bought this Counting Crows CD, August and Everything After. Awesome, awesome, awesome CD. Grand Funk Railroad Icon. It's got all the great songs by Grand Funk Railroad. And another awesome album, The Fugees, The Score. This is a great album as well, before they kind of broke up. But this is a great CD. So those 3 they spent $10 on. And I think, $5.50 on these? And then they want to combine shipping, which I can do for them on that. And so it was Huckleberry who bought those, and I want to thank that person right here for buying multiple items. Really appreciate it. So then we have to go back up a little bit. We got a couple more CDs. We got the Steel Drivers. I think they're country. I'm not sure. But Steel Drivers, $6 plus shipping. And then you got Jadakiss, Kiss of Death. $2.50 plus shipping. And then you got brand new sealed Mike Bloomfield, Al Cooper, and Steve Stills Super Session. Have no idea what that is. But that person paid $4 plus shipping for that. And that is everything. 34 items to ship. We obviously got 5 going to one person. We got a couple of sales from the sports collector's lot. I think two pieces of clothing from my estate sale lot that I'm doing. We had a Boyd's Bear from our Boyd's Bear consignment. So a little bit of everything in there. We had a failed auction. I still get a kick out of that. 1 penny. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 games for a penny. So that person got a great deal. And I wanted to mention some of the numbers for that sports collector's lot that I bought. So if you didn't watch a previous video, I think it was my last video, which was almost 2 weeks ago. I bought a sports collectible lot from Facebook Marketplace. Was very unsure about it when I picked it up, but the guy let me look at it and then think about it and then come back and make a decision on it. He pulled it off Facebook Marketplace for me and everything, which is kind of rare, but this guy was on the up and up, pretty good guy. And so there were a total of 162 pieces in there, and I have put up 86 pieces of memorabilia, and I still have 76 to put up. And I've sold 6 pieces so far for a total of 125. And I know I should have done this before. So 162. Let me see here. Yeah, so 500 is what I am ending up paying him, and 162 pieces. It comes out to $3.08 a piece. The stuff that I have left to list is all starting lineup figures for the most part. There's a few other stragglers in there, and there's only one item, and I'll show it to you, which I've kind of, there's 2 items that I've kind of deemed will probably make a bunch of money for me, but these are the top 2 things that are left to sell, and I will grab them here. Give me a second. All right, sorry. Okay, so I have 2 hats here. So I got this St. Louis Cardinals hat. From the information that I have gathered on this hat, it seems to be like maybe a 90s version of a hat that is from the 50s. So they had this particular type of hat with the red bill and this logo here, St. Louis Cardinals logo on it, in the 50s. I don't think I have that paper handy right now, but I had written it down. So like 54, 53 or something like that. So that's this hat. And then you turn it over and it's got an autograph on it. So this is Don Guthridge. He played for the Cardinals. He also played for the St. Louis Browns. And then he was a coach, a scout and a coach. I think he said it was a scout for the Royals. And he was a coach for the Chicago White Sox. So not for very long, for like a year or 2. So that's this hat. It's got a little bit going on with it, which makes it a little valuable. And then in the lot was this hat. Now this hat is legit old school hat. So this hat is probably from the 30s or 40s. I do have some paperwork here that I was jotting things down on, and I have it right out for me. The tags is for Spalding. You see the Spalding tag. It's like a leather. This is a leather like head sweatband, I guess you would say. And all indications to me say that this is like 30 or 40s era hat. Not a reprint, not a repop, not a retro hat or anything like that. This is a piece of baseball history. This St. Louis Browns hat. I don't know what I'll be able to get for it, but this is the coup d'etat, I guess they would say, out of that sports collectors group of things. Why it was in there, I can't tell you. I don't know. So that will be the cherry on top of the sports collectors memorabilia thing, and that certainly has gotten me thinking about other sports memorabilia auction lots. So I'll be looking for those in the future. I might even sell some of my own stuff. As you can see back here, I was heavy into sports collecting for a long time, and just got away from it. Other things became more important in life, like my kids. So I just got away from it for a while. That's all I have for you today. And if you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe. I want to give a shout out to Hilo's World, who mentioned me in his content the other day, and I certainly appreciate it, and am surprised that people are watching my videos. That's the intention, but it's always a surprise that somebody's actually watching them. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.